Ree's big night.
Yeah, I mean, he's, it's just incredible. I felt like he had my career highlight reel in the first 12 minutes of the game, so it's, special to watch when it's special to watch him every night, but it's special to watch him on nights like this where he's in total control, total command. Gets wherever he wants and is able to finish amongst the trees. It's just a pleasure to see it up close and to be a part of it.
Coach, what is it like seeing that from, obviously, your perspective playing the game? You got to see it through a completely different lens, like a quarterback on the floor. So what is it like just seeing it, knowing that you played that position, how smart he is, just always one step ahead?
Well, he's just so skilled and such an incredible athlete. He moves so well. He's always able to find a little bit of space. It's amazing that he can get in there amongst 3-4 players much bigger than him and still find a window to finish like there's no one else on the floor. So it's, the shot making, we see people make shots and get hot. And we see, how special he is at finding a spot and getting his shot off. But, some of those finishes are just what separate him, I think, in a way that he can play at his size like he's 6'7", shoot over players. So whether it's, posting up, spinning off guys, or finishing in the lane, it's just, very, very, very rare air.
Sunday, how big was starting the performance, and even just from a workload perspective, even just to give Kevin a little less?
Yeah, I mean, tonight worked out well, just I think in the big picture, in that we were able to keep people's minutes relatively in check. Kai's the only guy that really played over 30, other than Kevin's 5 seconds. So, with Kai not playing tomorrow night, it was, I thought it worked out well for us tonight in many, many ways. But most importantly, you never know how these games play out. We can say in hindsight that we were able to keep the minutes down, but most importantly, we finished the game on a professional note. Played well in the fourth quarter in a game that was already, out of hand in some ways. So I was proud of the guys for keeping their standards high.
Steve, obviously the mandate is what it is. You guys have been dealing with it all year. But how do you guard against an emotional letdown given away over the last couple of weeks?
Yeah, I mean, I think it's, we're in a unique situation. So there's no guide to this. We just try our best to get the guys ready to play every night. We know we play so many games in this league. Everyone has ups and downs. Everyone has letdowns. We're trying to finish the season strong because it's, important time for us to get to know each other, to get to find a style of play and understand the way we connect and what our details are and how they fit together. It's easy to put them on paper. It's another thing to do it on the court, and we don't have a lot of time. So these games are important for us regardless of who's available, who's not available. And, with Kyrie not playing at home right now, those games are still important for us to try to find a better understanding.
Obviously, you can't replicate what he gives you, but how do you then fill it knowing that as of now, he's only got 3 more regular season games left?
Well, you don't fill it. You try to put your team in a position to play their best basketball with who's available. So, we'll see. We're obviously missing Seth, even missing Cam, who hasn't been in the rotation, but on a night like tonight, when we're 4 and 6, is difficult. So it puts more of a burden on everyone. That's why tonight was important, and it wasn't down to the wire. And we got a little bit of relief for a kind of a heavy week. So. We've had a lot of availability issues clearly throughout the season, and just trying to put ourselves in a position to win regardless of who's playing out there each night is a challenge. But we've had healthy bodies recently, or more so than we're used to, and we'll hopefully continue to get health in these last 13 games.
Steve, were you aware of what the franchise scoring record was prior to tonight?
Not prior to tonight. I was made aware at halftime.
Coach, having been in his shoes before, what's your message to Kyrie when he's got the hot hand?
You don't want to say much to him. You let him do his thing. It's not a time to fill his head with things. Let him play, let him stay in the zone, and enjoy himself out there. He's we know he's capable of this, but we also know you can't do this every night. It's just the way it is. So when he's got it rolling like that, you try to stay out of his way and try to keep things as normal as possible so he doesn't feel like this is different or odd and it takes him out of his zone. And so I thought tonight, he was obviously was great, but his teammates were great too. They didn't make too big a deal of it. They all want him to score every time down, but they didn't overreact or make it an odd night. They just played the game the right way, and he was obviously brilliant.
Not as extreme as baseball, where nobody would talk about that.
Yeah, it's not quite as extreme, but similar vibes. I don't want to go to him. Hey, do you know you're on pace to? That's not really the thing to do.
Kevin and Kyrie became the first NBA teammates to have 50-point games in a row. I mean, is there any party that gets none of this, given how frequent some of these performances have been?
I guess yes, because it's not a surprise. It's not out of the realm of possibilities, and so maybe we do take it slightly for granted. As you said, I don't know how old the franchise is, but that's a heck of a night, and he just scored 50 last week, so it's remarkable.
Thank you.
Thanks, guys.